Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Good morning, Cats. Coming up in today's show, we'll take a closer look into some of the recent effects on the shutdown. We'll also get a look at how some students on campus are working to provide a place where students can discuss current events. I'm Aaryn Brink. And I'm Hannah Sullivan. Today's January 28th, 2019, and West Ranch TV starts right now.
So let me disarm you. There's an army of them fighting around your heart. Let me disarm you. 'Cause baby, I just wanna love who you really are. Who you really are. So let me disarm you.
Due to the lack of compromise in the government, Americans were forced to endure a 35-day government shutdown.
Thankfully, just this Friday, Trump signed a bill temporarily reopening the government for 3 weeks, allowing for families to receive the financial support they have been in desperate need of.
That's right, Aaryn. But this aid may be short-lived, as now the Republican and Democratic parties must reach a decision regarding the proposed border wall within 3 weeks, or the government may be shut down again.
Although I wasn't directly affected by the shutdown, it's important to remember the impact of a shutdown on many middle-class families. Our correspondent Ananya gave us a look on just what this looks like.
Yeah, Anderson, CNN has exclusively obtained this document. 56% of people think the president should go ahead and have some kind of State of the Union.
Experts warn that if this shutdown continues and the sick out continues to grow,
and not just for the some 5,000 federal workers who call Ogden home.
Over the past few weeks, Americans had to withstand the longest government shutdown in history, and its extensive effects were felt throughout the nation. We know that there are thousands of federal workers who aren't being paid right now, so how does that affect middle-class families?
It's hard. You have a lot of government workers, some that are on a single income. You have one parent who's working, the other is staying home, maybe taking care of kids or doing things from the home. So it's hard. Going week to week without a paycheck is incredibly difficult, and having to pay for rent or pay for groceries or any other bills that are coming up. And so a lot of people are being impacted by this that a lot of times we don't even take into consideration. And it's really unfortunate, and that's probably the biggest issue I think people get behind wanting to make the government get back to work. It's not fixing all these other bigger issues, these bigger problems that we're looking at. It's getting people money so that they can afford to live.
And how does that affect us here in Santa Clarita, even if we aren't directly affected by the shutdown?
Well, one of the main groups of people that's not being paid right now is TSA workers. And if you look at a lot of the airports around the country, they're facing security lines that are out the door, literally, because those people aren't getting paid and they're not showing up to work. So anyone thinking of going out of town, maybe for the weekend, flying and getting out of go visit one of the other places around the U.S., it's not going to happen right now. Or if it is, it's going to happen at a much slower rate. And so even if you're not directly working for the government, you don't know somebody's working for it, it's going to find a way to reach to you at some point or another.
Fortunately, the government is now temporarily reopened, but it is important to recognize the devastating effects it had, as there is a chance it will shut down again on February 15th. From West Ranch TV, this has been Ananya Mehrotra.
Current juniors with strong math and science skills, check out the RPI Medal Scholarship Program. For more information, please see Mr. Hansen this week. A representative from Biola University will be on campus Tuesday, January 29th during lunch for all students interested. If you have any questions, please see your counselor or Mrs. Heinrich in the Career Center. Speaking of college, don't forget that this week is the last week to sign up for College Now courses that are being taught right here on campus. Our reporter Sam gives us more on these college opportunities.
College Now is a program that extends from our high schools to COC. Not only does this allow us to take up college courses, but also to get ahead within our high school curriculums.
I took a couple history classes, I took some English classes, I took 2 full years of English while I was here. I also took a mass media communications class, which was really interesting, and I took a screenwriting class and just a bunch of other classes, mostly in subjects I was interested in.
For some, this program allows them to make room within their busy schedules for classes they prefer.
I was worried at first that they were going to be super crazy and my schedule was not going to really fit them in, but honestly it wasn't that big of a deal, and I loved just the time that it freed up for me later on.
I can take general education courses at COC Online, which allows more time for me to take electives. Like I take 2 theater classes because I don't have to take some of the classes that I'd have to take junior year.
For others, college now has allowed them to get ahead in school and even graduate early.
It'll help me because now I'll kind of be paying for the classes that only the university could offer me, as opposed to gen eds where you could get them anywhere.
I found about College Now through a friend who recommended the program to me because she said it was really a great opportunity to get forward in your learning experience.
I had a really great time just being there and being in an atmosphere where like everyone actually wants to learn. It's given me so many awesome opportunities.
Despite the greater workload, College Now is a beneficial program for everyone. The spring semester may begin shortly, but you can watch out for classes to take up this summer. For West Orange TV, this has been Samantha Sacato reporting.
Badminton intramurals start tomorrow and run through Thursday at lunch in the main gym. All are welcome to come out and play. Also beginning today is Math Club and Target Tutors at lunch in room 425 and 307. All current tutors should attend, but if you are interested in finding a tutor to help you this semester, please come by to sign up. West Ranch has no shortage of clubs, ranging from the Dart Club to the Teddy Bear Foundation. There are a multitude of opportunities for Wildcats to get involved. Kyle gives us a look at one of these opportunities.
It has been evident throughout history that the future of a republic depends on the involvement of its youth. Current Events Club is a political club here on campus that encourages youth participation in important political issues.
I founded Current Events Club as a freshman so that I could create an open environment in which people could share their honest and informed opinions on current events without the fear of being ridiculed by their peers.
Messages in the state of California.
Current Events Club facilitates the sharing of multiple different points of view. Therefore, a lot of students who would have not seen something from a certain point of view or have not thought of something a certain way could do so after our discussions and then maybe even be more open-minded as a person.
Current Events Club strives to be an open place where students of any knowledge or political experience can get together and give their opinions about important topics.
Yeah, so with the current landscape of politics and a lot of other issues in the United States, it's common for people to judge people too quickly for their political views or their stances on certain topics. What happens is that when someone disagrees with you politically on something, you start to think less of them as a person. With Current Events Club, I hope that by facilitating the sharing of ideas and perspectives, people become more open-minded and are able to look beyond someone's political views and see the good in someone as a person.
Current Events Club is the perfect club for any student looking to get more involved with politics here on campus. For West Orange TV, this has been Kyle Jerkowski reporting.
That's all for today's show. I'm Hannah Sullivan.
And I'm Aaryn Brink. Have a great day, Cats.